Builders spent 30 years stripping your home down to almost nothing. No storage, no separation, no character. Just 4 walls, an open floor plan, and a mortgage that makes your eyes water. And now, in 2026, the very features they ripped out are exploding back into the most talked about homes in America. Barndominium owners are leading this revolution, and they are winning big. I counted 20 of these features, researched every single one, and I am going to give you the honest truth about why they disappeared, why they are back, and which ones are genuinely worth building into your Barndo today. Stay with me until the end, because number 20 is the one feature nobody is talking about yet, and it might just be the smartest thing you can add to your home in 2026. If you are new here, welcome. This channel is about honest, no-fluff content on alternative housing and Barndominium living. Hit subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss a video like this one. Now let us get into it. Features 1 to 5. The Kitchen Revival. Feature 1. The Butler's Pantry builders killed this room in the 1980s when open-concept kitchens became the obsession. Before that, every serious home had a butler's pantry, a dedicated staging and storage room tucked between the kitchen and dining area. It kept mess hidden, gave you actual prep counter space, and housed your good dishes without crowding the main kitchen. In 2026, Barndominium owners are bringing it back hard. And honestly, it makes even more sense in a Barndo, because you already have the open floor plan. The butler's pantry gives you somewhere to hide the chaos when guests arrive. Modern versions include a prep sink, wine fridge, extra countertops, and dedicated coffee station. Barndo builders are carving out 80 to 120 square feet beside the main kitchen, and the difference in daily function is night and day. Feature 2. The Scullery. Most people have never heard of a scullery, and that is exactly the problem. A scullery is a back kitchen, a working room where all the heavy cleaning, soaking, and food prep happens away from the main kitchen. Think of it as the room where you process your farmer's market haul, clean the fish you caught, soak your cast iron, and store cleaning supplies without it all living on your main counters. Barndominium owners with rural properties are rediscovering this feature fast. When you are butchering deer, canning vegetables, or processing bulk groceries from a Costco run, a scullery is not a luxury, it is a necessity. In 2026, designers are pairing sculleries with butler's pantries to create a serious food processing wing that keeps the main kitchen magazine-worthy clean. Feature 3. The Root Cellar. Before refrigerators, this underground storage room kept food fresh through winter. Cool, humid conditions, between 32 and 40 degrees Fahrenheit, naturally preserve potatoes, carrots, apples, onions, and canned goods for months. Builders forgot about root cellars when refrigeration became standard. Now, with food prices up significantly and homesteading culture booming in 2026, they are making a major return. For Barndominium owners on rural land, a root cellar is one of the highest return additions you can build. You can integrate it into your foundation slab or build a separate underground structure nearby. Barndo owners who grow gardens, hunt, or buy in bulk are saving hundreds of dollars a month in preserved food that would otherwise spoil. We are just getting started, and already 3 of these features will directly save you money every single month. The next 2 are about something builders took away that you probably miss every single day. Feature 4. The Dedicated Pantry Room. Not a pantry closet, not wire shelving behind a door. A real pantry room with floor-to-ceiling shelving, room to walk in and organize, and enough space to store months of food if needed. This was standard in American homes before World War II. Builders eliminated it because it took square footage away from showroom kitchens designed to photograph well. Barndominium owners are reclaiming this space in 2026 because Barndo construction allows flexible interior layouts. Carving out a proper 100 to 150 square foot pantry room costs almost nothing extra at build time. The payoff is enormous, especially for families, preppers, and rural homeowners who buy food in bulk or grow their own. Feature 5. The Kitchen Hearth. Nook before modern stoves. Cooking happened around a hearth, and the kitchen was a gathering place with warmth and character. Modern kitchens are cold, sterile, and transactional. In 2026, Barndominium designers are creating hearth nooks, a recessed area around a wood stove or fireplace insert adjacent to the kitchen. This is not just aesthetic. It provides backup heating, creates a gathering anchor in the home, and gives Barndo owners off-grid capability when the power goes out. These kitchen features are impressive, but the next section covers the room that completely disappeared from American homes in the 1970s and is now being called the single smartest addition you can make to a Barndominium in 2026. Features 6 to 10. The Utility Revolution. Feature 6. The proper mudroom. Not a little bench by the back door. A real mudroom, with built-in cubbies for every family member, full-length coat hooks, a bench with under-seat storage, boot racks, a utility sink, and a pet washing station. This feature existed in every farmhouse before the 1960s because rural life demands a decontamination zone between outside and inside. Barndominium owners are building mudrooms ranging from 80 to 200 square feet in 2026, and they are treating them as seriously as any other room in the house. The Barndo lifestyle demands it. You come in from the shop, the farm, the garden, or the hunt with dirty boots, wet gear, and muddy dogs. A real mudroom is not optional. It is the feature that keeps your entire home clean. Feature 7. The Laundry Chute Simple. Brilliant. Gone for no good reason. A laundry chute lets you drop clothes from upper floors or a loft directly into a collection point near the laundry room. No carrying baskets downstairs. No piles forming in bedrooms. No forgetting loads. Builders stopped installing them because they added complexity during framing. In a Barndominium with a loft bedroom, which is one of the most popular Barndo layouts in 2026, a laundry chute is a natural fit. You are building from scratch with complete control over your framing. Adding one costs a fraction of what it would cost in a renovation. Feature 8. The dedicated utility room. Not a closet with a stackable washer-dryer shoved in it. A real utility room with a full-size washer and dryer, a deep utility sink, folding counter space, hanging rods for drying clothes, an ironing station, and storage for cleaning supplies and tools. This room existed in every serious home before builders started maximizing square footage at the expense of function. Barndominium owners in 2026 are building utility rooms between 120 and 180 square feet, and the feedback from owners who have them is unanimous. This is the room they use every single day and the one they say transformed their daily routine. Feature 9. The storm cellar or safe room tornado season does not care about your open floor plan. Before modern construction, storm cellars were standard features on rural properties. They disappeared because poured concrete construction made above-grade structures stronger, and builders assumed that was enough. In 2026, Barndominium owners, especially in Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, and the Midwest, are integrating safe rooms into their builds. FEMA-rated safe rooms can be built into your Barndo foundation for $6,000 to $10,000. They double as secure storage for valuables, firearms, and emergency supplies. With metal roofing and steel frame construction, a Barndo is highly wind-resistant, but having a safe room provides absolute peace of mind during severe weather. Feature 10. The walk-in cold storage room, separate from the root cellar. Think of this as a dedicated room kept between 35 and 45 degrees year-round, using a small dedicated HVAC unit or a modified window unit. This feature existed in homes with serious kitchens before modern refrigerators got large enough to handle everything. It is coming back in 2026 because homesteaders, hunters, and bulk buyers need more cold storage than any refrigerator can provide. Barndominium owners are building 60 to 100 square foot cold rooms adjacent to their kitchens for $3,000 to $6,000. If you hunt and need to hang meat, process deer, or store a half side of beef, this room pays for itself in the first year. Every single feature so far solves a real daily problem. But the next 5 are about living better, not just living smarter. These are the features that make a Barndominium feel like a genuine home. And the one at number 13 is already showing up in the highest resale Barndominium listings in 2026. Features 11 to 15, the living revival. Feature 11, the sleeping porch. Doctors used to prescribe sleeping porches. Screened in, covered, open-air sleeping areas allowed fresh air circulation before air conditioning. People slept better, recovered from illness faster, and started every day with genuine outdoor air. Air conditioning made them obsolete. Now they are roaring back. Barndominium owners are adding sleeping porches as extensions off master bedrooms or loft spaces. A well-designed sleeping porch with screens, a ceiling fan, and a waterproof deck surface costs $8,000 to $18,000 added to a new Barndo build. In spring and fall, Sleeping under the stars on a screened porch is an experience modern housing has completely eliminated. Barndo owners who have added them consistently say it is their favorite part of the house. Feature 12. The wraparound porch standard on farmhouses and rural homes for over 150 years. Gone because it added cost, and builders decided outdoor space was the homeowner's problem after closing. A wraparound porch extends living space dramatically, creates natural shade that reduces cooling costs, gives you a covered outdoor workspace, and becomes the social center of your property. In 2026, wraparound porches are one of the most requested features from Barndominium buyers and builders. Adding one at build time costs $15,000 to $35,000 depending on size. Adding it after construction costs significantly more. Barndo owners consistently rate wraparound porches as the highest satisfaction feature on their builds. Feature 13. Pocket doors and barn sliding. Doors before hinged doors became universal. Pocket doors that slide into the wall were standard in craftsman and Victorian homes. A hinged door consumes 9 to 12 square feet of swing arc, dead space that serves no purpose. A pocket door eliminates that entirely and lets two rooms flow together or separate on demand. Barndominiums are uniquely suited for sliding barn doors, which are an exterior relative of the pocket door. In 2026, Barndo designers are using barn sliding doors to create flexible room separation throughout the home. A master suite can open up to the living area or close completely for privacy. A home office can vanish behind a beautiful reclaimed wood sliding door. These features add character and function simultaneously. Feature 14. Built-in window seats with storage. Every piece of furniture in a modern home takes up floor space. A window seat built into a window frame takes zero floor space and adds seating, storage, and a cozy reading nook that makes any room feel genuinely lived in. Victorian and craftsman homes had these everywhere. Modern builders eliminated them because they take time and skill to frame properly. Barndominium owners building from scratch have the opportunity to integrate window seats at construction time for a fraction of renovation cost. A simple framed-out window seat with hinged storage underneath costs $800 to $2,500 per unit. Barndo owners are adding them in master bedrooms, living areas, and especially in children's rooms, where the combination of play nook and storage is irresistible. Feature 15. The formal entryway. Modern homes dump you directly into the living area with zero transition. Historic homes had a formal entryway that served as a decompression zone between the outside world and your private home. It set the tone for the entire house, provided storage for coats and shoes, and created a buffer between your guests and your personal living space. Barndominium owners are designing dedicated entry rooms in 2026, separate from mudrooms, that make a design statement while serving practical purposes. Even a 60-square-foot formal entry with built-in storage, a bench, and bold design choices creates a completely different feeling when you walk through the front door. The next 5 features are the ones most people have never considered for a Barndominium. One of them has been showing up in luxury Barndo builds that are selling for 40% above asking price in rural markets in 2026. Keep watching. Features 16 to 20. The unexpected comeback. Feature 16. The dedicated home office with soundproofing. Before open-plan offices became a trend in the 1990s, home offices were enclosed rooms with doors that closed. Working from home is now permanent for millions of Americans, and the open-concept Barndo, as much as people love it, creates noise challenges that make serious work difficult. In 2026, Barndominium owners are dedicating 120 to 180 square feet to a properly soundproofed home office. With acoustic panels, solid core doors, and separate ventilation, the open Barndo stays open for living. The work gets done behind a closed door, in a space designed specifically for focus and professional video calls. Feature 17. The craft or hobby room separate from the shop. This is an indoor, climate-controlled, finished room dedicated to crafts, painting, sewing, model building, leatherwork, or any hands-on creative pursuit that does not belong in the garage shop but makes too much mess for the living area. Historic homes called this the sewing room or the morning room. Builders eliminated dedicated creative spaces decades ago. In 2026, Barndominium owners with the clear span freedom to design any layout are adding 100 to 150 square foot hobby rooms adjacent to the main living area. The freedom to make a mess in a dedicated space without affecting the rest of the home, is a quality of life feature that seems small until you do not have it. Feature 18. The library, or reading room books, used to have a room. Built-in floor-to-ceiling bookshelves in a dedicated reading room were standard in American homes, built before 1950. Television and streaming killed the library, and builders stopped including it. Now, with remote work culture shifting how people spend time at home, the library is back. Barndominium owners in 2026 are building dedicated library rooms with built-in shelving, comfortable seating, and warm lighting. The cost to frame and finish a 120 square foot reading room with built-in bookshelves runs $8,000 to $15,000. The daily use from families who build them is extraordinary. This is one of the features that photographs beautifully in listings and adds perceived value far beyond its actual cost. Feature 19. The outdoor kitchen and covered cooking area. Before indoor kitchens became the standard, cooking happened outside much of the year. Smoke, heat, and fire stayed outdoors. Modern homes pushed everything inside and left the backyard as an afterthought. Barndominium owners are reversing this completely in 2026. Covered outdoor kitchens attached to Barndo wraparound porches or back patios are one of the fastest-growing features in Barndo construction. A full outdoor kitchen with a built-in grill, sink, refrigerator, and weatherproof countertops runs $12,000 to $30,000. Paired with a covered porch, it extends your usable living space by hundreds of square feet for a fraction of the cost of enclosed addition. Rural Barndo living and outdoor cooking are a natural match. Feature 20. The root-to-table harvest room. Here is the one nobody is talking about yet. A harvest room is a dedicated space, typically 80 to 120 square feet, positioned between the garden entry and the kitchen, designed specifically for processing fresh food from your property. It includes a deep utility sink for washing produce, a stainless prep table, hanging racks for drying herbs, built-in shelving for canning jars, and a separate entrance from outside so you never drag garden mess through your home. This is not the same as a scullery. This is specifically designed around the farm-to-table workflow of growing, harvesting, cleaning, processing, and preserving food on site. As homesteading continues to explode in 2026, Barndominium owners who are growing food on their properties are discovering that without this transition room, they are carrying mud and produce through their entire home every single day. The harvest room costs $8,000 to $15,000 to build into a barndo at construction time. It does not exist as a standard feature in any builder's package. You have to specifically request it and design for it. Owners who have one say it is the most used room on their property, and the feature they would never build without again. This is the feature that separates a barndominium that looks like a home from a barndominium that genuinely functions like one. Here is what is interesting about every single feature on this list. None of them are new ideas. Builders did not eliminate them because they stopped working. They eliminated them because they were chasing lower build costs and faster construction timelines. The result was a generation of homes that are efficient to build and frustrating to actually live in. Barndominium owners in 2026 have something most homeowners never get, which is the opportunity to build from scratch with complete design control. Every single feature on this list costs significantly less to integrate during new construction than it would cost to renovate into an existing home. The harvest room, the butler's pantry, the mud room, the sleeping porch, all of these are decisions you make at the framing stage, not after you move in. The question is not whether these features are worth having. The question is which ones align with how you actually live. And that is a conversation worth having before you finalize a single floor plan. If this video helped you think differently about your barndominium design, hit the like button because it tells me to keep making content like this. Subscribe if you want the honest truth about alternative housing every week. Drop in the comments which of these 20 features you would build into your barndo first. I read every comment, and if you want to see how some of these features fit into a real floor plan layout, that video is coming next. You do not want to miss it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.